Let me talk to you for just a moment about these conditions. Under the leadership of King Uzziah, the nation flourished. Why? Because King Uzziah was a man who honored God to begin with. Amen. The economy flourished. The military flourished under Uzziah's leadership. There was a massive program of construction. There was a massive program of public works going on. In fact, just prior to Isaiah chapter 6, we see King Uzziah is in his right mind. There was little to no unemployment at this time. The people were prospering because they held God in high regard and they worshiped God. But something happened. King Uzziah got this crazy idea that he could be God. That he could do whatever he wanted to do, however he wanted to do it, whenever he wanted to do it. It didn't matter what anybody thought. And then pride. There's that ugly word. Pride. Now pride is something that many people today don't want to talk about. Because if you ask a lot of people today if they have pride, then they'll pridefully say, "No, I'm just as humble as an old shoe." And then you'll know they have pride. Pride and ego rose up in King Uzziah to such a degree that he began to compromise. And the people heard his voice because he was a figure that they could see. They heard his voice and they took King Uzziah's voice as if it was God's voice. And Uzziah said, "You know what? Since I've got so much going on, and I'm the master of my universe, and I'm the king of all of these people before me," his pride caused him to get to a place, now listen, that he tried to force his way into the office of the priest so he could offer up sacrifices unto God, which was not his place. And God said, "Now you're trying to take the office of the priest, but I've set you up to be the king, and I take this very seriously." So Uzziah assumed the role of the priest, and he went in to try to perform acts unto God when things were not right inside of his own life. And how many of you know that when you get inside of God's holiness, you're going to fall down to the ground? Amen? You're going to fall down before a holy God. You're not going to strut up to the mic. Amen? Pick up the mic. You better humble yourself under the mighty hand of God. He's a holy God. He's a righteous God. He's a just God. And God is going to have His way. Uzziah walked right in there and assumed the position of the priest because of his pride and because of his arrogance. And God struck Uzziah with a fresh case of leprosy. You could read all about it.